It's Jeff once again with Entrepreneur Essentials here at T-Werx. Want to thank you all for showing up once again this week. We are loving being back in the game after Small Business Festival. We took a few weeks off to get all the Small Business Festival videos up, and now we're back to our Entrepreneur Essentials again. So wanted to introduce you to my friend Kim Stanley. Kim is joining us today. She's actually a member of T-Werx here. We've been friends for several years, and she has a really neat business. And this is, I always use Kim as an example of someone who came up with just a brilliant idea out of finding a problem. And it was a problem that she had been dealing with in her own situation and came up with a solution. And so she'll talk about that today. As always, right down below me is our subscription button. Make sure you subscribe to this so that you subscribe to our channel, because then it'll give you an update every time we put up a new video, and we always put up a new video every week. So, Kim.
Jeff.
Welcome. Thank you very much for coming out today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, you didn't come out, you came here, but
I came from the other end of
the building to here. So, Kim, tell us a little bit about how you got into being an entrepreneur.
Okay, well, I actually grew up in an entrepreneurial family, so I was doomed from the start, destined. And my husband and I have had several businesses, but my latest entrepreneurial venture came out of my own personal and professional struggles in real estate. First of all, I got into real estate about 10 years ago, and as a rookie realtor, I had the opportunity to work for an upscale condo development.
Okay.
This was back in Missouri, where I used to live. So I would go there on the weekends, sit in their beautiful model homes, greet people, talk with them, and a lot of people were very interested in these properties. They were beautiful and they solved a problem, which was easy, lock and leave lifestyle. But when I got to the point of asking them, well, tell me about your situation now and how can we help you move forward, their faces would fall. I'd get deer in the headlights. And they would say, we don't know. We don't know where to start. We're stuck. We have so much stuff. We have our kids' stuff, our parents' stuff, our stuff. So I would stay in touch with them afterwards, and I found out that I couldn't get them to make a decision. I couldn't get them to move forward. They were literally stuck with their stuff, living in homes that were too large, paying too many utility bills and so on. Sometimes living in homes with lots of stairs that they no longer should have been walking up and down. It was frustrating to say the least. And then at about the same time, I discovered that my mom, who lived in northern Iowa, was very healthy, organic, wasn't on any medication, just great lady. Suddenly there was something wrong with her, and we went up and got her, brought her back down to Columbia, Missouri, and I just never took her home because I found out that she had advanced brain cancer. And so we just brought her into our home and took care of her until she passed. So I got firsthand experience on being a caregiver. I have so much respect and caring for caregivers. I had to liquidate her estate, and I was an only child, and going from Missouri to northern Iowa, it was a long and exhausting process, very filled with a lot of emotion and a lot of uncertainty. It was very difficult making decisions, and it was just absolutely overwhelming. When I got done with that process, I said nobody should have to go through that. I couldn't find what I was looking for, some sort of hands-on tools that would guide somebody easily through a really complicated process like that. So I came home and I created it. I created a toolkit. I used it in my real estate business, but I was a little bit too intimidated to go out and market it as a business itself. So that's how I got into it, and that's why I'm so passionate about helping clients who are stuck with their stuff be able to downsize, move forward with their lives, and recreate a space that really works for them.
That's awesome. Yeah. So tell me a little bit how you work with your clients.
It all starts with asking good questions and helping them understand where to start the process. I hear over and over again from people, I don't know where to begin. When you look around your home and you see clutter everywhere, or your parents' home, and you have all these belongings and they all have meaning for you. How do you make a good decision about that? So I meet with clients, I consult with them, and then one of the things I did that I found really helpful is I created this step-by-step workbook. It's a 55-page workbook, and it takes you through absolutely every step. It helps you identify the reasons why you hold on to stuff, what your priorities are, helps you create a moving plan, tracking. It has all the information and the step-by-step process that you need to move forward. And I do introduce this system along with my toolkit that I came up with to help give people something to focus on and to make it easy for them to start making decisions, to start knowing what to do first, what to do next. Then I and my staff go in, kind of walk beside them as a coach, as a counselor, and as a project manager to help it move forward in the right time frame, helping them save money on moving costs, on storage costs, and saving a lot of stress in the process.
Now, do you find that your clients are the end user, the person that you're moving, or are your clients the kids, you know, the adult children?
I think it's both, but the ones that seem to be most eager to get the help are the children, the adult children of the seniors who are moving. Sometimes they need help just getting mom and dad to agree. Sometimes we can come in and help show them that letting go of things doesn't have to be this horrible gut-wrenching process. We can make it a little bit easier. I always say family should never downsize family because it creates a lot of conflict between siblings, between mom and the kids, and you know, nobody wants their kids to tell them what to do. But sometimes if you have an outside person that understands how to work with you, it can make a lot of
and it also understands that there is a lot of emotion there, and it's not just mom wanting to hold on to something. It's there's a meaning to what that is. There's a reason why.
There's a story behind everything. And I help people tell the stories of their stuff in a way that they can keep the story for posterity, but let go of the thing.
That's awesome. So what's new in your business now? What are you really focused on?
Well, I'm really excited. Things are growing in my business. I'm also a member of the National Association of Senior Move Managers.
Cool.
So my move management business is growing. This is the kind of time of year when people move. So getting interesting calls from people that are wanting to know what to do with their stuff and wanting help in moving. But I'm also working on developing remote coaching. I've done this several times where I can send my kit across the country and through phone or Skype or FaceTime walk somebody through this step-by-step process and help them do it themselves, be their online coach. It's a very affordable way to help with this process, and that way we can reach anybody, anywhere. And I'm in the process of training people to become very skilled in helping people and being coaches over the phone. Also working on developing a realtor affiliate program because realtors can refer a lot and they need help with their clients. So those are the two big things I'm working on. And
you really speak to it because you were sitting there. That's why you created this.
I feel their pain.
Frustration.
I do.
That's awesome. So, fast 5 questions. So tell me, what, if you woke up tomorrow morning, business is completely gone, still have your knowledge, you have $500 in your pocket, you have a laptop computer, food and shelter taken care of, what would you do first?
Well, I would keep doing what I'm doing because I love it.
Good.
But I would start networking.
Okay.
I would start calling the people and the places that I know that really need what I have to offer and show them what I do. I would start giving seminars, which I do now, about how to downsize. I would just start developing my base of clients all over again.
Awesome. What was your biggest entrepreneurial mistake that you made?
Oh, there's so many.
How do I choose?
Yeah, really. Well, I think I have to go back to the beginning when I first I first wrote this and I created my toolkit, and then I had this vision of this nationwide network and that this could reach people all over the place. And it scared me. And so I stuck it on the shelf and I didn't share it. I just used it with my own clients to build my real estate business. So I would like to think that I would have had the courage to move forward maybe back then instead of waiting till now. But maybe there's a reason for the timing. So I think taking action, even if you feel the fear, that would be,
taking action even if you might be wrong. I think I think 80% of entrepreneurialism is just actually taking action, doing something.
It is. It is.
So is there a book that you would recommend for folks?
Well, I think we share the same book that we love, and Michael
Craziest
Michalowicz.
name.
Yes, Michael Michalowicz. He is the funniest and one of the wisest business coaches that I have run into. And his book, Toilet Paper Entrepreneur, if anybody is thinking about starting their own business, or they've started it and they've gotten stuck, or they just want to go to that next level, it's a great book. Excellent, easy read.
Yeah, and probably the easiest business planning I've ever done. I mean,
Definitely.
literally, you can do business planning on 3 sheets of paper.
Yes.
Which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole 3 sheets of toilet paper thing that he talks about. It's amazing. Is there a tool that you use day to day in your business? It could be electronic, could be something else. What would you recommend?
I am a reluctant technology person, so
Totally fine.
I use tools. I don't like them, but I use them. But I have trained myself to be religious about collecting names and contact information. So any networking event that I'm at or any conversation that I have, when I run into people, I want to get that business card into my database as soon as possible, categorize it so that I can think, oh, okay, there's an estate attorney, he's in that with that group of people, or there's a plumber. So I think that's critical. I'm still not absolutely perfect at it, but I try to keep those business cards like they're golden, get them captured, and then be able to follow up with them, keep them in my mailing list.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that's, otherwise it ends up in the old card graveyard.
Does. File 13.
File 13. I've gotten in that habit I use CamCard on my phone.
That's a great
And
tool.
I just quickly, in fact, a lot of times I'll actually take somebody's business card, snap the picture, make sure all the information is correct, and hand it back to them.
Yeah.
Because all I'm going to do is throw it away anyhow, so why
Right.
waste it? But I've snapped that picture right then. It forces me to do it.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
totally agree. Because sure enough, if I put it in my pocket, I will not do that, and then that's the person that I need to follow up with, and
Right.
it's not in my phone.
Absolutely.
So and it puts it up into all my other databases, so it makes it really easy. How do we get a hold of you?
Well, you can come to T-Werx in Cedar Park.
Yes.
I have
Kim
an
has a
office-
desk here,
I do.
so-
I have a dedicated desk, and I love working here. But you can also reach out to me. The easiest email address is kim@kimstanley.com.
Okay.
Easy to remember. You can also go to my website at downsizemyhome.biz, B-I-Z. And there's lots of information there about what I do, people who've used my services. I've got blogs there, and you can
You
sign
got a couple of really great videos there of some clients.
Videos.
Kim's got some client videos that really show, the process and
and the end result and how I was able to help them.
Yeah.
So those are great ways to get a hold of me. You can call me, 512-296-3598, and I'll be happy to talk to you. Or, I do free consultations in the Austin area, but I can also do a phone consultation. Happy to help in any way I can. That's
fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we get to talk a little bit about your kit and all that you do in your business. It is a wonderful process. The people that I've referred to Kim or who've used her services all just rave about what she does.